After 360, we have to have a 240. This is XPG Levante II 240, which comes in this case, this is VALOR Air Nano. And honestly, I think this AIO fits much better inside this chassis. If you remember last time I covered this case with a 360, and on front you have a power supply, at the back you have a fan, and then the tubes and everything all together. Well, basically, I think this AIO fits much better because of the visual aspect. This is not covering half of the AIO, and in general, the whole visual aspect of this AIO in this case is brilliant. Of course, there is that segment where you actually place this side panel and you don't see anything inside. But then again, if you go with some other XPG case that is smaller in terms of 240 AIO instead of 360, Levante II 240 could be your solution to have something nice, shiny, and RGB friendly when we're talking about that. Now, let's go quickly through the details, and I'm going to share with you some cool features that this has. Now, infinite mirror aesthetics on the AIO pump block top and on the side fans. Then we have dual chamber pump, 2-in-1 pre-installed adjustable RGB fans. Now, this is important because they are pre-installed. You have only 4 screws instead of 8, and the only downside about this, if one fan actually stops working, you have to change or RMA the whole thing here that it is. But when we're talking about the connection of these fans, you have only one cable running out. That's 7-pin header specifically designed for this. The RGB looks brilliant on the whole mirror side part and on the blades, brilliant without a doubt. And this cable that is running out is basically splitting into PWM daisy chain, so you could connect multiple fans to it, and adjustable RGB 5 volts daisy chainable as well, which means that you can daisy chain the pump, the back fan, and everything all together. Then we have all aluminum radiator, we have hassle-free installation, which is true, and you saw that in the 360 AIO, but I'm going to repeat that quite shortly again. And of course, we have support for the latest sockets, LGA 1851 and AM5. It supports Asus Aura Sync, it supports RGB Fusion 2.0 from Gigabyte, MSI Mystic Lights, as you can see, it's working currently now on MSI Mystic Lights, and then finally ASRock Polychron Sync. With the XPG Levante II 240, what you get is 2 fans that are already pre-installed. You get the pump block top and you get all the accessories that you need, including the pre-installed thermal paste on the block, which is basically even easier to install it. Now, when we go with some specs, what you need to know is we have a copper base plate. Thermal paste is pre-applied. As the stated, radiator is 276, 120, 27, so 27 millimeter of thickness with 27 millimeter of fan dimensions. That goes up to 54 millimeters, so take that into consideration. Radiator material is aluminum, and then we have sleeved rubber tube for the tubes. Logical. Now for the fans, hydraulic bearing 600 to 2000 RPMs plus minus 10%. Static pressure is 2.04 millimeters H2O. Airflow is 58.91 CFM, and average fan noise is 26.7 decibels or 1978 decibels per fan. PWM 4-pin connection, and it has auto restart protection. When we're talking about installing it specifically on AMD, you remove the original retention brackets coming with the motherboard, you place 4 standoffs, and then you just slide in the retention bracket on the pump block top. That's it. You place the pump block top on the processor since it already has a pre-applied thermal paste, and after that what you have to do is 4 locking nuts. That's it. You're done. That's it. You have to, of course, connect the pump, and you have to connect the adjustable RGB for the nice mirror effect on the pump block top, but that's all there is to it. So you have 8 screws on top for the radiator, and you have 4 locking nuts and 4 thumb screws. That's most likely one of the easiest installations that I ever had. I think I actually mentioned that for the Levante II 360, but then again, it's almost the same. It's easier than 360 because you have, what, 4 screws less for the radiator. In general, it does look quite nice, I do have to admit. It really has that nice shine, and when we're talking about XPG in general and their RGB madness on their products, it's there. It looks nice. If you don't like it, you can go with something else in terms of non-RGB or just switching it off if you're just specifically going with XPG. But yeah, that's it. Now it's time for benchmarks. We're going with XPG Levante II 240, AMD Ryzen 9 7900X3D. Here on the side we have XPG Lancer Neon RGB DDR5 with 2 times 16 gigs at 6000 MHz with CL30. Now, if we take into consideration all the past reviews that I did, all those benchmarks with 7900X3D and general AIOs, I used RAMs that were on 6400 MHz. And yeah, it actually does make a difference from 6000 to 6400 in general for AMD. Anything above that doesn't. So these scores might be a bit lower, and I'm going to bet around 100 to maybe 200 Cinebench points. So let's check this out. In the 64 Extreme Edition, CPU goes up to 86 degrees with the clock speed 4725 MHz. The temperature is actually quite alright, but the clock speeds are a bit lower. And then we go with Cinebench. Average of 10 runs with thermals 81.2, which is again really good. Average clock speed out of 10 runs is 4928 megahertz, and average out of 10 runs for the Cinebench score is 26,173. So as I stated, when you go and take that into consideration, that we're running here at 6000 megahertz instead of 6400, this means that the score could be a bit higher if you go with 6400. In that sense, since we're still running a 240 millimeter radiator AIO in general, it's quite solid. It could be better. Just you just need to have higher frequency when we're talking about RAMs. Nothing above 6400. That's a sweet spot, I guess, what I tested out, and talking about in general RAM speed paired up with AMD processor. But when we take into consideration Levante II 240, easy installation, solid performance for a 240. I do have to admit that. You just have to play around with, well, basically just buy a proper 6400 megahertz RAMs. If these RAMs were 6400 megahertz, I think we will get the proper scores in general comparing it to other AIOs. And then again, the visual aspect, it's just there. It's if you're into RGB, if you're into a single static color, as I did here, I think you'll just love it. I think this is quite great. The only downside, what I mentioned at the beginning of the video and what you usually guys mention in general when we take these type of fans that are already grouped together, if one stops working, you do have to change everything. But then again, we have 5-year warranty, so I think you're good. I think you're really good with that. So all in all, XPG VALOR Air Nano, which was paired up with the Levante II 240, and of course we have their XPG Lancer Neon RGB DDR5 memories, and quite nice, let's say, altogether visual aspect. As I stated, 240 really fits nicely inside this case, and you don't have to play around with the tubes, with the power supply. It's just quite nice. So the links for the Levante II 240 are in the description, and I'll add other XPG products that I used inside this build, from SSD, RAMs, power supply, and of course the case that is, well, basically here the most visually visible. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time, actually tomorrow, with a new one. So don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't. Click the like button and notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Thanks. See you soon. Bye bye.